What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream, the Real Uncommon podcast. This is our 74th live stream. Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. I'm back. Sort
He's
of,
back.
kind of. I'm back. What's up? How you doing today, D?
I'm good. Happy Aloha Friday to everybody. Happy Good Friday. And it's the weekend.
It's the weekend, and I'm coming in fuzzy. Do I look fuzzy? Do I look a little fuzzy?
You're a bit blurred.
Oh
Blurred
man, look
lines.
at that. Already my first day back and problems. I'll be right back. D,
Okay.
entertain everybody.
Sure, I'll go say hi to everybody. We got Brother Mission in the house. Good evening. Oh, it's late for you. It's like almost midnight, I think, right? Or is it past midnight? Yeah, it's almost midnight. Thank you for being here, Mission. We also got Mark D. What's up, Mark D? Let me see.
I'm back.
Do you all have any plans? Oh, he's
How am I
back
doing?
in action.
Do I look okay?
Okay, you're good now.
Is my face okay?
Yeah,
Ha, ha, ha,
you're
ha.
good now.
What? What's up, everybody? Let's get to these chats. Let's see who's here right now. We got Mission in the house. I think D's already done this already, but you know what? We're gonna do it again. Let's go.
Let's
What's up,
go.
Mission? I hope you all have fully recovered from whatever bug you were fighting. Yeah, guys, man, this was rough. Like, I think the last time I was like 100% like back from doing like a live stream was when we did that AMA with Will like 2 weeks ago when we had arcade and collectors gone digital. Guys, I have been out of it. I don't know what it was. We don't know what it was. It could have been COVID. I tested 4 times. Those Cracker Jack box tests don't work, or yeah, they just don't work. I don't know. But yeah, it took me, I think, what, 2 weeks to kind of come out of it. It took D at least a week and a half. It took the kid 2 weeks. So I was the last one. I think I was the last one to get sick. So you kind of was running solo last week, D, until the guys jumped in. I seen Doctor Strange came on,
Yeah,
Brother Mission, and also
biggest
uh,
bro.
the biggest bro. You can't forget about the biggest
Yeah,
bro. So I'm back, you
we have
guys. It
support.
feels
Yes.
good. It feels good. So let's say hi to everyone else. Mark D, what's up, Mark? Mark, what you been
So,
reading,
Mark.
buddy? Let me know what you've been reading. I know you've been looking for some good literature. Did you catch Osmond Collect 63 as he kind of read relax and read it the Hellfire Gala. So
Yeah, that was
yeah,
good.
pretty it was really good. I gotta admit. Oz, if you're here, you can jump up. We'll throw the link later on. Matt Razamoto, what is up? That's
What?
Dr. Punchman.
Punchman. Yeah.
Let's go. What's
Let's
up?
go,
Hey,
man. Hey, look, I got my flower.
hey, she's got her flower. Missed you guys. Sorry. I know you guys had your live stream the other day. Came back to work. When did I go back to work, D? I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. I went
Monday.
back to work.
Mhm.
Rough. And you know how it goes. When you go back to work, you just got to get back to work. Well, for me, I had a big fiber optics job. I'm in communications. I'm not going to say any further than that. But let's just say I had to be out in the sun all week. And so, yeah, I missed their live stream. And I also missed their, they did a recap, right? We'll get into that a little bit later.
Mhm.
But good to see you. Thank you for showing up tonight. Let's see here. Happy Aloha Friday. Matt, yo, so happy to catch you live. So happy to see you. Go Bows. Yeah. Oh, I don't have that shirt. Oh, I'll wear my collar shirt next time for you. Definitely.
You have
Maybe
a
they'll win
bow?
this year.
Oh,
I'm
that okay.
assuming he's talking about the Rainbow Warriors. So
Oh, yeah, I think I have it here. You have to drive you ride your bike here
yeah, I got to
to
ride
get
my
it.
bike to where D's at in the complex where we live stream. But guys, thank you for showing up today. It's so good to see everyone every single time that you guys hang out. We kind of threw this together at the last minute. I got home from work. I said, okay, we got to get on here live. Don't really have a lot of prep going on here, but let's see what Mark D has to say. Mark D caught up on that Death of Kamala Khan and then read all the Spider Boy stuff and some Miles comics. But baseball opening weekend has taken over now. Understandable. Man, you have been going up. Night Thrasher. Take a look at Night Thrasher. It's a really, really good
Hmm.
read. I love it. Guri, what's happening? Where are you, Guri? Tell us where you are. Where's Guri in the world right now? Last I remember in the chats, you were in Bali sharing your food. We love the food clips, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you guys. If you don't know, we tried to visit Guri a few months back, and the airport stopped us over here because let's just say we had a truck breakdown on the runway, and we couldn't leave the island all day. Kind of bummed us out, but that's all right.
Mm.
Still in Bali, man. Keep sending those food pics. We love them. Let's
Yeah.
go. Wife is a UH alum. Really?
Nice.
That
Yeah,
is awesome.
that's
No,
cool.
let's go, Bows. Rainbow Warriors. Love it. That's cool. My dad's
Yeah,
gonna
that
go.
is cool. Small
Let's see
world.
right here. Mark D. Night Crusher was intriguing me for some reason. I will have to get started on that. Yeah, it's kind of like Marvel's iteration of Batman. You're gonna see a lot of tropes
Hmm.
with that character. It's
I
kind
don't
of
have that one.
you don't have that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's an old 90s. I don't want to say meme character, but he might as well be a meme. More of a cult classic like Darkhawk. So let's go right here. Having Nas Kuning Ayam. Did I say that right? Oh,
Nasi kuning ayam. What is that?
I don't know. But you guys, happy Aloha Friday from us to you. Shout
Hmm.
out to Superstar Money. This made it all the
Yummy
way to
coconut.
Hawaii. So
Cheers. Got
the
my
juice
coconut
is
water.
loose. Let's go. So let's see. Photo in group chat. Okay, cool. We'll check that
Oh,
out
okay.
later. But D,
Okay.
let's get into some topics here. I wish I wrote
Yeah.
them down, but a lot has been going on this week. We got brother Wes
Mm-hmm.
in the house. What's up, Wes?
What's
Are
up,
we all going
Wes?
to pretend the legacy cowl looks good?
It
Man, we ain't
looks
pretend.
so good, man.
Did you get one? Did you get one of them good looking cowls, Wes? Let us know down below. I picked up one. I went for one. They're gonna have like what 4 variations of the thing. So I don't know. Let me know down below. Did you get one? Cheers to Acrolite. What's going on, Acrolite?
Acrolite on
Good to
X.
see
What's
you.
up?
What's happening? Yeah, so let's talk about what has been going on today. Let me share my screen because I wanted to talk about a few of the things that have dropped this week while I was away at work. So let's talk about this little guy right here, Yoda. I think he's cool.
He's
What do
so
you
cute.
guys think about Yoda? I'm digging this. The reason why I'm digging this, and yes, some people don't like how he looks because he looks like the Jedi Council Yoda. And guys, this is what the Jedi Council Yoda looks like, okay? This is exactly what he's supposed to look like for that iteration. And what I love about this is, and this is just me personally because I'm a big fan of Cryptoys, is look at the lightsaber. He comes with the lightsaber. And if you guys seen him, and we're gonna unbox mine. I'm gonna unbox my Yoda tonight
You're
on this.
gonna unwrap him?
I'm unwrapping him. Heck yeah! Why
Woo!
use a Yoda if you can't use a Yoda in the game?
I
You know what
guess
I
so.
mean? Let
I
alone
guess
look
I'll
his
unbox.
lightsaber. His
Yeah.
lightsaber. Okay. Remember when he dropped on VeVe, or his lightsaber dropped on VeVe before he dropped as a picture, and everyone was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
we gotta buy up all the Yodas, right? Or the Yoda lightsaber." But he never came with Yoda. Well, this guy comes with Yoda, so I'm digging it. I'm liking it. What do you think, D?
Yeah, so it's a two-piece NFT. This well all of I think all the Cryptoys, right? Because it's him and his lightsaber,
And I
which is
remember
cool.
when he came out, he was a chase character. There was a big uproar because the community wanted a Yoda. Its first appearance for a lot of people like me who treat first appearance as sort of a gauge of value. Even though this isn't really his first appearance, they dropped him prior, I think last year, I think around November when the Ultra Grail and Grail holders got him first. But it doesn't matter. He's still cool. He's going to come with utility. I mean, who doesn't want a Yoda and then get to play him in a game, and let alone maybe you get to talk with the guy, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I know that'd be so cool when we can do that.
So, but let us know down below. Did anybody pick up a Yoda? I bought two. I'm sure they didn't sell out yet, and that's okay. That's fine with me, because I may pick up a third. You know what I mean? One to rock,
Hmm.
one to stock, and then one to trade. Right? Isn't that Will's thing? Is that the? Is that?
Yeah,
Did I get that
I
right?
think that's his saying.
How
Yeah, I
many
only
Yodas
got
did you get, D?
I got two as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like the the Mickey, the rare Mickey we had was it last time I got
Yeah.
two. So that's my plan, is to whenever they have the rare ones, if they have rare ones for
Oh,
the limited edition. Uh-oh, something wrong.
something
um
wrong. Hit the home button. Let's try again.
yeah, so my plan is to get two each time that they have, and like to start off with, and then maybe eventually I'll get more, but two is just right for me right now.
Hold on. The gerbils are moving. Okay, here we go. All right.
You're gonna do it
Come
right now?
on.
You gonna unwrap it?
Well, no, I mean we're talking about Cryptoys right now. Yeah, there
Okay.
they go. So I got 2177. So you get rid of the 21 and you got 77, right? So,
So you
let's
got
go.
February 1st, 1977.
But knowing
Right?
D is so good at getting 3 digits. Did you get a 3 digit?
Um,
I bet you
um,
did. I bet you
yeah,
did.
just one. And the other one I got a recurring number, 2626.
See,
And then
that's
the other one was 467.
D is always good at getting these numbers. I'm terrible at getting like a good number. I'm always getting like a 4 digit. Where's Sean when we need him? Sean, what happened in 1859? Um, Also, shout out to Shawnee Poo. He's come back. I've seen a few of his content. He did a watch party, and at first, Sean, if you're watching, I wasn't really understanding what to do, and then I saw your counter. I'm like, oh, okay, we're supposed to play it while he's watching it as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. And I'm bouncing all over the place, guys. Like I said, I haven't been around in a while, so don't mind if I'm a little bit discombobulated. But
it's okay.
yeah,
Yeah, let's see what you got. And then I also have a crypto I can unbox the cube
I
of.
know. You see, guys, I've got these cubes right here, and these are it. They're like as soon as the spinning wheel stops, these are it. These are the ZUFOs. These are, I guess, the last of the last before you got to buy them from the vaulted the cubes that are vaulted. And so I
Yeah,
don't know if I want to touch these, right? I might be a Steph Pseudo and just not touch these and leave them alone. But these are my favorite out of the entire Cryptoys line is these
yeah,
UFOs. So
me
are you
too.
gonna open a UFO tonight?
Well, because I have six, I will
Ooh,
unwrap one, or
look at
I'll
this big spender over here.
unbox one. Well, I had one from a while back, and then just before they stopped the vaulting, or before they started the vaulting thing, I went and max minted. That's why I have six. So I'm gonna open one.
All
I'll
right,
keep
let's see here. Let's get to
untouched.
this chat real here, right here. So Guri got a Yoda. Let's go, Guri. Awesome. Can't wait to play the game with you. Mission. I already know what you got, brother. I know you, Mission. I'm sure you max minted a few times. Let's go. Acrolite Yoda looks cool. Does look pretty
Yeah,
cool. I gotta admit.
he's
You know what
so
would
cute.
also look cool, guys? Cryptoids, if you're watching, is maybe a little Grogu in the side of it. That would be awesome. Matt, yo,
Oh,
unwrapping live. We're unwrapping live tonight, brother. Let's go.
brave.
D one and only, love the Cryptoys Yoda. Denny OC, ahoy, ahoy. Happy Aloha Friday, my friend. Yoda looks awesome. Just popped in to drop a thumbs up and say ahoy. Off to bed, long day. Have a great time. Have a good time, Denny. Thank you for stopping
Thank you,
by, fam.
Denny.
Good to see
Have a
you.
great
And
weekend.
Matt, I got two for now. Yeah, here we go. I might go for a third, Matt. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. Mark D, I think it's awesome that Cryptoys is building a project that is not predicated on greed as the primary focus, but it does make it tough for those who want to catch them all. Understandable, Mark.
Yeah.
And absolutely, I love what you just said here. You're absolutely right. For me, this is the game. My daughter and I fell in love with this project because of the game aspect that they're offering to the public. Let alone, I love the fact that AI is being paired with this stuff. So it's very
Hmm.
intriguing to me. Love the team. And I'm just interested to see where this goes. I mean, started in VeVe, started with Candy Digital. Now we're doing the Cryptoys stuff, and it's good to diversify and check everything out. Matt, much love, Mark D. Let's go.
Hmm. For
All
sure.
right. So, guys, as promised, we're going to open a Yoda and then we are going to continue on after that. Also, before we get to the Yoda, I wanted to bring this up. If you guys haven't yet, episode 2 of the post show, it already happened already. It's on the Cryptoys Discord, but it was with Poof and also Dr. Punchman, who is in the chats.
Hmm.
They pretty much dive into their thoughts and their takes on the comments on X. And I was able to catch a small portion of it yesterday when they had it. I think it's like 6 in the morning our time when it airs. Am I right on that, T?
Yeah, and also Sabina was in there as well, part of
Oh
the
yeah,
team.
shout out to Sabina.
Yeah.
Love her. And I I feel bad. She was trying to get a hold of me on email, and I'm so bad because I've been backtracked on my email. I'm backtracked on a lot of things. I know a lot of you guys have DM me. I will get to them. Give me some time to get through all of them. After being out of the loop for 2 weeks, I let things kind of like go. So apologies, but you kind of watched this a little bit, D. What did your thoughts was on the post show?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I got into it like maybe halfway through um before they were done, because I completely missed the very first one they had, and I heard from this person in the chats that it was like the best one ever in the Cryptoys verse.
Oh, let's
And so
go.
I was like, okay, I gotta catch the second one, and then I only got like half of it, but that was cool. I got to the point where they were talking about what kind of things they collected, and yeah, I found out that Sabina, she collects like meteorites or like
Oh, that's interesting.
rocks and stuff. Yeah, which was really cool.
You should, so I know if Sabina's watching, D collects not necessarily meteorites, but whenever we go
Oh.
to the beach, D loves to collect shells. And so
Hmm.
her and my daughter will like comb the entire beach. Just think of Spaceballs, and they're literally looking for shells. So yeah,
We have like
kind of a relation.
jars and bottles of shells, which is pretty awesome though.
Yeah. And then they also had this live stream. I caught most of it. But once again, I was not able to attend that one. Were you able to at least attend some of that, D?
I caught like 5 minutes. I went in
Okay.
the because at that time they had it when, oh, I was gonna go pick up the kid from school, so I couldn't like stay and chat. But I was in there to say hi and um, yes, say what's up. And when I was there, it was only the team members. It wasn't because I think they had who Be and Bones came up as well.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, but I wasn't there for that part. It was just with the team. So.
Okay. I know they gave away some cubes. I
Hmm.
love the fact when people are like in the chats and they're like, okay, throw out your username. Everyone's throwing out everyone else's username. I love
Yeah.
seeing that. We're kind of like that's our thing. We kind of like to give more than take, kind of a stuff. So if that makes any sense. But
Yeah.
guys, let's open a cube right here. I break stuff. What
Ooh,
is
what's
up,
up,
Steve?
Steve?
Ninja Karaoke in the house. We're gonna see you
Yes,
in November, Steve.
November.
We're coming, man. We
We
can't
are
wait.
zvipped.
Matt, is Cryptoys coming to Decon Vegas? Let us know down below. That would be
Yeah,
so
let us
awesome.
know.
I would love to meet you guys if you guys somehow decide to make it down there. D and I are going to Decon Vegas. We are planning to hang
We're
out
gonna
with
make it
everybody,
happen.
with VeVe and whoever else decides to come. Whatever project goes out there, we're heading out there as well.
We're there
I'm
hang out
super
with
hyped.
anyone and everyone that wants to hang out with us.
Super hype. This magic moment, it's going down,
Oh my
Steve.
gosh,
I don't know if
that's
you remember that
that's
interview. It's going down, man. Oh, can't wait. It's gonna have a lot of fun. So let's get into these cubes, Steve. Actually, you know
okay.
what? It's
Yeah.
it's been a while. How's about we let me do this really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Yeah, it's been a while. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me
It's
try this
been a
out.
while.
Okay.
That's another
We
good
are
song.
going to open some Cryptoys cubes. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Here you
Keep it.
go. Okay. Hit present. Okay. So I'm
Oh
going
yeah.
to unbox my Yoda.
Okay.
And don't worry, VeVe people. We'll get to some VeVe stuff too. I have some stuff that I want to talk to you guys about as well. But first things first, I want to unwrap my Yoda right here. We're gonna unwrap 1859 because I like that 77 a lot. So
All
here
right.
we
Let's see
go.
what he looks like.
Unwrap the Yoda. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that cute guy.
I
Shout out
love
to you,
it.
Freddie. This is awesome. Super awesome, guys. Okay.
I love how
And-
he like uses the force to bring it to him. Like,
Yeah, and he does his little flips and stuff like that. So, all
yeah, that's
right, we're
cool.
gaming. We're gaming. Am I gonna get to drive this guy in a little NASCAR? Oh, that'd be cool.
That
That
would
would
be
be
so
cool.
cool.
All right, D,
Let me share
you're up.
mine. Okay, let me present mine. Okay. Got mine.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay, so these are mine here. 2626 and 467. But I should I unwrap mine?
Hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping in the house. What's up, Sleeping? How you doing, my
What's good,
friend?
sleeping? Thanks for being
I
here.
just rode my bike from where D's at the other side of the house, so I'm a little bit tired, but it's good to see you, my friend. How do you like the Yoda, Sleeping? I know you're a Star Wars guy. Let us know down below. Do you like the Yoda, Jedi Council Yoda? I dig him. I love him. All right, D,
Okay,
what you opening?
should I unwrap one of mine or just a cube?
You should cube it.
Okay. So I have these UFOs.
Oh
So
my goodness.
if they're going from newest to oldest, this is my oldest one.
You know, I know it's a crapshoot, but it would be crazy if you unwrapped a one of one. Not gonna happen, but whoa, that would be your luck, and it'd be a 3-digit.
Yeah, I mean, not to be like all negative, but that like never happens to me.
Look at that. Yoda is sick. I can't wait to play with him in a game.
Okay, I'm gonna unwrap this one or unbox this one, or
Let's
should
go.
I? Which one?
I don't know. Which one should he open, chat? Should she open number 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 6. Okay, nobody's answering.
Nobody's answering.
I will just go with number 6.
Let's go.
Lucky number 6. Okay, it's loading. Oh, I got 3 and a 6. Okay, well, sorry, it's already too late. 6 we're going for.
Be our luck. It's gonna be Juno. Good old cute Juno.
I'll take any of them. I love those UFOs.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay, where should I click?
Where should she click, chat? Where do you guys want her to click? We got mission saying 3, 6. Should we click the VCR? Let's go. Should we do the shades?
I'll do it right here.
Oh, here we go.
Right here.
Comic book.
Those guys peeking. Processing request.
Good luck, D. Magic fingers, bones. If you're watching, yell at the computer screen from Canada. Let's go! Ah!
Okay. Uncommon.
These are rare, you know. You can't get them anymore. What you get? A 3-digit. She's gonna get a 3-digit. I know.
Do I have an uncommon Juno?
You do now. So is this considered a shadow? I don't know. Let the juice loose.
650, 654. Nice.
Yeah.
There it is. He knows.
Poof is over there. He's like 3-digit for D, 3-digit for D.
And it's descending. Descending 3 digits.
Oh, congratulations, D.
I'm happy.
Congratulations, guys.
Oh, thank you.
That's cool. I love it. Can't wait to see what we can do with them. Can't wait to see what happens when they talk to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking to us is pretty cool. So
I think that's the only. Well, I have a couple other pages, but yeah, I think that's my first uncommon Juno.
Uncommon
Very
Juno?
cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that was our unboxing session here. Looks like you got a few items in your tab there.
Yeah. Those are these are all dear to me. I know a lot of people have like way more, but
Juno army. Oh man, me and the kid have an army of Junos, Matt. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm sure you guys can see in my backpack. Go take a look. Let's see. Sleeping Comics, Juno right here. Mission, how many Junos you got, man? You're probably holding like the biggest Juno bag out there. I know you're a whale. Don't lie. Anyway. All right. Well, that was our unboxing session here. Let's go to that. And like I said, I've been out of the loop here. So let's go. All right.
That was cool.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting back into the groove of things here. So
you're doing great, Nana.
that was our Cryptoys talk that we were going to go through. So now, guys, I want to talk to you guys about comic books. Glad Sleeping
Oh,
is here.
comic books.
How did everyone do with X-Men 97? So I did jump on a live stream Tuesday with D and Arcade and BE and the biggest bro. Arcade was hosting, and they dropped these comics, which is same day, same print, like around 9 o'clock our time. And I know a lot of the community was like, "Can we change the time? It's not fair." Guys, D and I have been getting up at 4:30 in the morning for 3 years. We've never complained, mainly because it made no sense to complain. I mean, we're like behind the times with everybody, but I just find it very funny 3 years later when it doesn't suit the time for some other people that there's a lot of complaints. You know, we're all gonna complain, but this time around, I'm very happy they're doing this. They're dropping it around the same time that they drop X-Men 97 on Disney Plus. Shout out to My Collectibles. He caught that on. And yeah, it's good fun. So we
Yeah.
jumped on a live stream with Arcade on Tuesday, right? I was sick as a dog during that live stream. I'm not gonna lie, but I was able to get two of these. I got a common and an uncommon, and then that's when we got the 404 errors. But I found it very funny that they didn't drop this comic specifically until like maybe it was a half an hour into the actual drop time. Am I right, D?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So did you get anything? Did you get a comic? Did you score anything?
Yeah, I got one of the rare X-Men 97,
Oh, with Rogue.
and yeah. And I didn't know until, was it you or Alex that mentioned it,
So one of 100.
yeah, that it was one of 100. And I didn't like research more to know that. But I was like, "Oh, that's cool," cuz I was thinking to sell it. But I was like, "Oh, I'll just keep it cuz that's kind of rare. A rare. Um, but yeah, I noticed that on that night we were on the live stream that yeah, the common was going for quite a bit, almost as well more than the rare. Um, I think it
Let's
was
see
like
here.
almost how
So
much is it now?
I bought second copies. So I got two of the uncommon. We're the uncommon podcast. Had to. I got one of the commons. And then I bought two of the one of 100s because I actually have the one of 100. It's kind of expensive to go buy that thing now. In fact, you know what, guys? You can't find this comic anymore IRL. I don't know where it is. I had to get it through other means per se, but I have my copies.
Mm,
They've been secured, but yeah, I picked up seconds. So I know some
okay.
people are like, "Oh, he's not selling his comics." I'm like, I'm selling some of my comics. I'm chasing after something, guys. So if you see me on the floor, don't judge. I'm going after something. I don't want to say what it is yet, but with X-Men, I love X-Men. This reminds me of X-Men Adventures. You guys remember X-Men Adventures? I bought some of that when I was a kid, but I had to get two copies at least of the one of 100, and I had to get two copies of the uncommon. Um, and I also have the ultra rare I bought as well. I was gonna
Mm.
buy the secret rare, and I was like, well, nah. I'm not really for the scarcity. I'm more for if I like the cover, and yeah, I don't know. What do you think about the scarcity?
Um, I think it's I may be looking at it more now, the scarcity, instead of like, because usually I always used to always go for the ones that are like really appealing, like the covers, even if they don't mean, or if they're not worth a lot in real life.
Yeah,
But I think because there's like so much comics like that we have access to now, and people are just going nuts about it. I think it'll be smarter to actually collect something with yeah, more value. And I learned that
yeah.
from you. Yeah.
Well, what I love about what's going on here and what VeVe's doing is like Mark, I know you're in here. I'm going to use an example is there are people now reading these books, talking about the stories. Like Osmond Collect 63. And shout out to Mask and also Sleep In. I remember Mask had his X Space a few weeks back, and he was starting it for the first time, and he was talking about a specific comic that already dropped on VeVe. And there was a comic I bought and I've been wanting to read because I read the death of Miss Marvel, so I wanted to see how she got resurrected. And I remember Mask was about to like spill the beans on that comic, and Sleeping came in and said, "You got to stop and let people read it." And I'm like, "Okay, okay, something's going down." And I read that comic and it just blew my mind. But when I got to the end, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what did I just read?" And that's the comic that Osmond Collect 63 read today. And there came that one part in the center when I knew what was going to happen. I said, "Hey, get ready, Oz. This is where the comic just takes a turn for like craziness." So I love seeing that people are reading these books. They're not just collecting them anymore, they're not just stacking them. They're actually reading the stories. The way I look at this is like everything has value, but takes time. These comics, for me personally, everyone else has their own opinion on how they view comics. But for me, I feel like comics have to go on a journey to get their value. They have to go on a journey to get their popularity, right? For people to
Mm-hmm.
fall in love with them. So the value does make sense because they fell in love with the character. They fell in love with maybe a first appearance or a meetup in the comic, or maybe it spawned other first appearances in other characters because of storylines that went in the comics. And by having that journey that comic goes through, therein hence lies the value that went with that journey. You know what I mean? Amazing Fantasy, I'm assuming, would never be where it is if it didn't go through a journey to get to the value, right? Some of these comics I think still need to go on a journey. They're modern comics. And so be careful. I've been very cautious on buying on the VeVe comic app. I've only been buying specific ones. And the ones I've been buying have been hyped already, right? Which is like Ultimate Spider-Man 1, Spider Boy, and then now X-Men 97. So, and I'm glad I'm not getting DMs anymore. Like, what should I buy? I'm like, I'm not a comic expert. I'm just a guy that reads specific comics and reads specific stories and collects specific things that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I go at. Yes, I own way more comics than I do collectibles on VeVe. But that's because I gravitate more to the comics. I got my family involved. The kid. We used to do comic night every week. We stopped doing that. We got to get back into that, huh, D?
Yeah. I know. Well, we have so much comics stacked up, like in real life. It's so crazy. We're running out of room.
Hey, it's
It's
a
fun.
it's a fun hobby that takes up a lot of room. Steve, just keep the time. I agree, man. I agree. Keep the time. It's all good. I mean, this is how it goes. We get up at 4:30 in the morning. D and I got up at 4:30 this last Sunday to buy some stormtroopers, and we'll get into the stormtroopers a little bit later. Didn't complain, didn't get the SR, but that's okay. Davo in the house. Good
What's up,
day, Hinano and
Davo?
D. What is
Good
up,
day.
fam? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Davo, he actually drew a comic book of us. He did a rendition of D, myself, and the kid. I don't have it. Maybe you can pull that up later, D. But he did a really great job, and we super appreciate that, man. Thank you. Um, and we are going to. I'm supposed to send a signatured version of that back to him. He's going to get that. We're waiting on the kid. She's on her phone right now. We'll just leave it at that.
She's
Matt.
busy.
If you get up at 4:30, don't give me guff about post shows being at 6 a.m. Come on, man. Very true, very true. But you know what? I get up early anyway. So like when you guys are doing your thing at 6 o'clock, I'm actually at work. Whenever they did their at Superstar Money, they had their Twitter spaces. I'd have you guys in my ear in the background and all that stuff, and I'd just be listening to you guys. So once in a while, I'll pop in. I got to run underneath the desk or hide or something like that. But yeah, no guff here. We'll catch the next one. I hope. I got the comment. You did get the comment. Oh, were you up that night too? Did you go for the comic mission? Let me know down below, and maybe next time you can jump in with us. So technically we were supposed to host on Tuesday. Biggest Bro and I was talking about it for like an entire week, and then I just was really sick and out of it. And so I'm glad Arcade actually did it in our place. Hee, Matt. Mark D. I was on that comic the instant it popped, but my car wouldn't go through. But then happily picked up edition 963 and 139 in the market at floor. Nice,
Nice.
nice, awesome, Mark. Did you read it? I hear it's a prelude to the actual cartoon that dropped prior the last week or so. Davo, what's happening? Kryptoni, I got the rare. Nice, the 1 of 100. Kryptoni, what's going on? Did you pick up your BatCows today? I got one, brother. I got one.
He did.
It's my understanding there's going to be 4 variations, so I'm going to try to get one of each. Hopefully, they're all different. My understand. I'm still a bit confused on what's going on here at Candy, but let's go. Those comics are beautiful. They are. Do you collect
Mm-hmm.
comics, Matt? Let us know down below. Are you a comic collector? I know Will is a comic collector. Kryptoni, I heard the next one to look out for is the Deadpool one. Is that Batter Blood? Is that the one that's going on? Not really a Deadpool
Oh.
fan. Maybe Sleepin might know. Let us know down below. D. Oh, did we send Kryptoni his NFTs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Guys, I know we're a little bit slow in the mail. There were some things that were supposed to get mailed out 2 weeks ago. We're still slow on the snail mail for Doctor. Hopefully it gets to him soon, but because we've been out for a whole 2 weeks, the mail's a little bit slow. Plus it's coming from Hawaii, so we'll give us some time. We'll get it out
It's
to you. It's kind
coming
of like
by Canoe Express.
it's coming by canoe. So sooner or later it gets to you, and it might even have a little surprise in there as well. Guri Singh, I picked up 3 from the market and sold them cheap. Should have waited, but got some gems and got some other comics. Same here. Guri, I sold my Spider-Boy #1 secret rare. Why I do that, right? I didn't like the cover. No offense on the cover. I believe that was also another ratio as well. It was very blurry. Not a fan of the cover. I kind of like the homage cover to Spider-Man #1. So I got that one. I kept a common, and I think I also have an uncommon. But I sold my secret rare. Shout out to whoever got it. You're like 30 out of 40 that gets to own that one. So let's go. But I did keep my Spider Boy, or sorry, say Edge of Spider Verse #3, Origin of Spider Boy. I have that one. I do love that one. I believe it's another ratio as well. Sleeping Comics show is good. I have to admit, it is good, isn't it? Sleeping. I really
Yes.
enjoyed it. We have not watched episode 3 yet, but we are getting to that. Davo, got my first UR ever. Love we could go for the drop at 6 in the morning in Australia instead of 3 in the morning. See, so you know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
Davo. You get it,
That's
man.
good.
Yeah. Both D and I are night owls anyway, so we make it happen. We make it work. Mark D. I love these 1,000 edition comics. Even when dropping 15 comics a week, it's really not that many. It's a whole new era of comic collecting thanks to VeVe. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm impressed with what VeVe's doing. They are cooking comic books. I like that the ease of use for the people that don't want to buy gems. Now it kind of sucks for the people that do have gems, because I have gems and I wouldn't mind converting it over, but I get it. It also sucks for the people that are having issues with their credit cards. Initially,
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had problems with VeVe and my credit cards when I started buying stuff on the web app. It made it tough. And then I found one credit card out of my 5 that actually works, to where I don't have to you know, call them and say, hey, unblock this or unblock that kind of stuff. Do you have problems with
Yeah.
that, D?
No. I only had problems the first time the app came out, just like everybody else, where it was like just the wheel of death just spinning, or just saying not found for the past on the live stream we were on this past Wednesday, when we all got an error page. But I think mainly because right when everyone's going for the drop, as soon as it comes out, obviously it's gonna be I'm assuming bogged down
Yeah.
from everyone that's trying to go for the chase comic of the week. And it was funny because I think a few people had polls on their channel, like, are you gonna wake up or gonna stay up to go for it? And like half of the people, or like more than half, were like, no. I'm like, are you sure? I think like whoever said no was probably there trying to get a comic,
Yo,
because
yeah,
it's like, yeah, whatever.
yeah. Y'all all stayed up. Come on. You guys are all like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna hit no to ninja mess with everyone's heads, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun. I gotta admit, it
Yeah.
was fun. Look at that.
And it
Each
was
just
cool
hit
too.
$3,500.
It was
Sorry.
cool too because like while people are having live streams, there's also X spaces going on at the same time. So whether you wanted to like tune in on YouTube, or you could just be in a space on X, which is cool. You get like different mediums to go and, be with people doing the same thing you're trying to do
Oh
at
yeah,
the
it was
time.
it was
Yeah,
fun.
it's
It was
fun.
fun. BE, I feel sorry for BE. BE did
Yeah, I
not get a
know.
comic. I think he was having issues with his CC. Poor Arcade also had to like cancel his CC because I think it got flashed on the screen.
It
I would
did,
have made
yeah.
that mistake, Arcade. That would have been me right there. So I hope you get your new CC soon and
Yeah.
everything works out because you're probably blocked or locked at the moment on spending money. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. You're saving money, right? You're saving money.
It's
But
like,
yeah, I
no,
remember.
Elmon X is coming up.
And the only one that was quiet was the biggest bro. He was down below and he was just like, he had his head down and like he was
I
the guy
don't.
that knew what was going on. And I see you down there, big bro. I can see you on my phone, but
Well,
let's
you
see.
kind of tuned out for a while. We were wondering where you went.
Well, okay, so I was not feeling good that night. I was like literally feeling like crap. So every time I'd like take my PFP away, I probably was like coughing or something.
Coffee. Yeah.
And then I forget to take the microphone. I forgot to like turn the microphone back on, turn the camera back on. But Kryptoni, I got 2 legacy cowls. Might get another one. I heard the crafting will be a thing. He's talking about this, you guys. Who went for this? This thing is interesting. Um, I love the AR feature. I don't like how you have to like shake your phone to like make the AR to work. But I did buy
Shake
one.
your phone?
Yeah, well, it says like for the AR, you scan the QR code, then you got to
Mm-hmm.
shake your phone for the cowl to like I don't know,
Oh.
like find a good area for the AR to like pop up. You know, versus with
Hmm.
VeVe, you just kind of hold it and then the grid pops up and you hit tap and it
Mm-hmm.
shows up. But I seen Bones. Bones, he put that on his face. Yo, Steph, and a few other BatCow community members.
Yeah,
So
Prez did.
super cool. I'm liking the quality. It's actually pretty good quality. This is the villain portion of the story that was created by the BatCow holders. So it's my understanding that's the differential between the two. At the same time, you got BatCows that are like super cheap now. I think you get it for like 175, $200 on the floor. I might buy a third. We'll see. I don't know. You got one too as well, D.
Yes, I got one. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to look for when they were gonna reveal, the mint number,
Oh yeah.
but unless I'm looking in the wrong place, it doesn't. I didn't see where it would show because the sale closes April. Is it April 12th? So maybe they'll disclose it after that.
I think they minted out today though with the allotment that they gave the people. I think this is done, right?
Hmm. Okay.
So
Well, if
the next
anybody
one,
knows, let us know.
yeah, maybe Kryptoni knows. But let us know. Anybody get a cowl? I mean, $50, you can't go wrong. And I'm a big Batman fan, so let's go. Mark
Yeah.
D. Although the old school comics heads would probably use the term lament as opposed to love. Good point. Good point, man. Evolve tuning in from the mountain. What? What
Heyo.
mountains? Where are you, man? Are you like in the mountains of Canada? Where are you at? Let us know down below. Ayo, haha. Loved Between Two Waltz today. If you guys don't know, maybe D will show it later. I don't have anything to show you guys with that. But this guy does a rendition of Between Two Ferns called Between Two Waltz. And I thought it was funny. He had Captain Obvious on his program today, and it's good fun. It's a roast. I was on episode 2. If you guys want to catch that, as he roasts me as well. I went for a Brad Pitt thing where I was eating a bunch of food on his show, but very well done, Evolved. I love the energy you bring to this space. Good stuff. What did you think about his show?
Yeah, I had I watched it not too long ago before we went on before we came on here. And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool," cuz I wasn't sure when he was going to do his next one after he did yours.
Here we go.
But that's cool to see him and Captain O.
I didn't realize you guys saw that scrolling, but yeah, there it is. Yeah. So if you guys haven't yet, check this out. He had Captain Obvious on there, and there's different themes, right?
Mhm.
So, and I don't know if you guys seen the what is that show with Tom Hanks where the pirates they kidnap him and he's like, I'm the captain now. So yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
the yeah, the yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one where they're like in
yeah, the
by
guy's like,
Africa or something.
look at me, I'm the
Yeah.
captain. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so Captain O was the captain. A very good job, Evolved. Keep these coming, man. Love these. These are the things that I like to see from the community where you guys just think of things and you make them. You know what I mean? Not everything has to be carbon copy and the same stuff. That's why
Mhm.
we're the oddball in this entire space, and we like it that way. So it's good to be different from the rest and against the grain. Mission. Yes, I was watching the live stream during the drop. Let's go. Come up next time, my friend. I know you were ready. You like to come and hang with us. Tell the missus we said hello.
Oh,
Evolve.
it's probably dangerous for Mission because once he comes up and he's hanging out with a bunch of us, he's gonna keep bringing out his credit card.
Oh man, Mission, you had me rolling last week Friday with D. It
Yeah.
was you, Doctor Strange, and the biggest bro. Man, you had me cracking. You had such a good time. You said you were at your sister's, right? So yeah, I love that. I love that you folks can just come and chill here. That's what we like to do here. This is a community podcast made for the community by the community, and anyone and everyone is welcome to come here as long as you're not a dick. That's your line. Evolved. Hi guys, happy Friday. Happy Aloha Friday, my
Happy
friend.
Aloha Friday, man.
What mountains are you at? Let us know down below. What you doing? What's your plans this weekend? Is it Easter? Are you guys gonna be hiding eggs in the mountains? Let us know down below. D and I are thinking about going up to the mountains ourselves on Sunday to go visit some friends. They live in a dome, you guys. Our
Yeah,
friends live in a freaking like under the dome. What is the thing called that they live in? D? It's a
it's a
geodesic
geodesic
dome.
dome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so they're
livable, guys, and there's yeah,
they're
they have
farmers.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
cool. It's cool.
you can find them on Instagram, UFO Farms, which is unidentified farming operation, and you can see their dome. But
I think we
interesting.
showed pictures of when we were helping build it.
Yes, we
I
did
think
help
you
it
showed
build it.
pictures.
It looks like Epcot. It looks like the Epcot dome. I think I put like a Mickey Mouse in front of it. But yeah, D and I
Yeah.
helped build the dome. It's very interesting how you build the dome. You have to like build this skeletal thing, and then you got to drape over the tent. Then you got to latch it down on the platform, and it's kind of crazy, off grid living. So very interesting. So we're thinking about doing that on Sunday. Not sure. We still have not seen Ghostbusters after no
I know.
Frozen Empire.
Frozen
Frozen
Empire.
Empire. So definitely want to see that. We have to take the kid for that. Like I said, we've been out for 2 weeks. So lots of stuff we need to catch up on. Matt, my comics are kind of obscure, but I used to hoard 70s Silver Surfer.
That's yeah. I was just telling them that's so
D
cool. Silver
D is a
Surfer is like one of my other top 5 things, like characters I'm trying to collect,
yeah. I
along
also
with
know
Moon
Sleepin
Knight.
is a big
Yeah,
Silver Surfer fan as well. So
that's so cool though.
that is awesome, Matt. That's good to know. That's good to know, my friend.
But I
We're gonna
used to
write that
hoard.
down. Silver
So do you
Surfer.
still have them? Because you said used to hoard, but do you still have them with you? That'd be cool if you did.
Yeah, Dee's more of a Wonder Woman kind of gal, and she's hoarding a lot of that. Thanks to VV Knight,
Yeah,
VK. We know you're doing better, my friend. I hope everything is working out for you. I know you're back home. It's always good to be back home. VK, if you're watching, best of love out to you, brother. And let us know
yeah.
what we can do to help you if you need any help at all. Mark D, it's really something watching the VeVe and Mutascan feed, and it's just minting and transferring comics after comics after comics when a mighty thrown in every here. Are you guys pocket watching? Come on. I was wondering if people pocket watch me, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's the blockchain, that's why it's there. But yeah, I mean, like today. So like today, guys, what did I do? I dropped a comic on the floor. I used to do this a lot before they took away transfers. I remember I used to throw comics for like $1 on the floor. I used to transfer them to MC before, and I used to say, "Hey, MC, can you give these away to the community?" Just that's just kind of the type of person that I am. And I used to actually drop these comics like regularly prior to us being on YouTube. And then I kind of stopped, and once in a while I'm like, oh, I got extras. I'll just throw it on the floor and stuff like that. Kind of a thank you to our followers. And most of the time, a human gets it. It's not a bot or anything like that. So I think I don't want to say who got it, but it was a human that got one of the comics I thrown on the floor today. I think I threw it on the
Oh,
floor for like $1, and it was
1 gem and 20 frags.
1 gem and 20 frags. It was Spider Punk Arms Race #1 Ultra Rare. So yeah, you might have seen me on the floor there, Matt. Let me know down below. Mark. Evolved. Or should I be saying aloha? Where's Fro? Where is my brother Fro? Where is he
He's
at?
probably
Fro,
making
bro.
some deals happen.
He's making some
He's
deals.
selling
Matt,
them houses.
I feel really stupid, but I got to ask, can you read them or is it just covers? You can read them. Definitely you can read them. So they actually have an offline reader, which I love, Matt, because then now I can take these things on my phone, read them on the airplane. I love that. But then I'm also one of them guys, I want to hold it in my hands too. So it just really depends. But for me, it's kind of cool that I don't have to crack the bag and board open for most of these comics now, since they're doing
Yeah.
same day, same print. Speaking of which, the biggest bro, what is up, my man?
What's
Big
up,
bro
big
in the
bro?
house. How are you doing, big bro? I hope you're having a good evening. You can read them, Matt. It's pretty cool. It's definitely cool. But Matt, if you don't want to read them, the president of the VeVe Collective, he reads them every Friday on YouTube, and you can just kick back and relax. It's called Relax and Read. So depending on what he reads, you may or may not like it, but that's another medium right there where you don't have to read if you don't want to. Cryptony, anybody know if I should use 30K MCP for Spider Gwen or go for public pool? What do you guys think about that, you guys? What do you think about the Spider Gwen? I know there's been a you're quiet down there, D. There's been some talk about the face.
Hmm. For me personally, I I don't think they should have did the swap face thing. They should have
Uh-huh.
just kept the mask on. And I even showed it to the kid. Well,
Oh,
I
that's the
heard a
kid's
voice.
favorite.
I showed it to the kid, and I just asked her, and I wasn't like, I didn't say anything before I asked her. I said, "What do you think of this?" And then so I tapped it, and it did the swap thing, and she was like quiet, and she's like, "The face is kind of meh," and or she goes,
Excuse me.
no, what was her words? Under the hood is kind of meh. She said those words,
She said
and
under
she's
the
like,
hood.
yeah, under the hood is meh.
I
And
mean,
this is her favorite Marvel character.
it is, you guys. She loves Spider Gwen. Well, between Spider Gwen and Punchline, and Dave knows because Dave asked us the question, which is the kid's
Yeah.
favorite. But we were a DC family, so we went with the DC stuff. But this is the kid's favorite Marvel character, and I'm looking at the face. It's not as bad as I first saw it. I'm not too like over it. You know what I mean? I'm not critical over it like I was prior. I know a lot of people are complaining about it, and I think it comes down to look at the old faces, right? Like look at Luke with the Mick Jagger face, right? Like he looked like Mick Jagger. Um, and then I don't know. What do you? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, like I said before, I am not an artist. I don't know what kind of work goes into making um faces and stuff, but I
Yeah,
really think you should have just not shown her face.
yeah,
Should have just kept it and did other animation like Casey was mentioning, and she's also I believe yeah, this
yes.
is also Casey's favorite as well. She was like suggesting like other animations that they could have done, like somersaults, or was it the roundhouse or something like that, like other moves that she performs. So yeah, I don't know. I For me personally, they should have just kept the mask on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably. So it's not the first appearance, too, right? Because she came as a mighty
She's a
first.
mighty, yeah.
So
I
I
have the
don't
mighty.
know. You do have the mighty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go for this, but Kryptoni said he's going to use 30K. I don't think you need to use MCP, Kryptoni.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I think it'll probably because there's 2,200 editions, right? I think it'll sell out, but um, yeah, I think well, I don't know. I think you could be able to just get it, which is using just doing it normal, not using MCP points. But that's just me. It's not something that I would spend my MCP points for, but not financial advice. Um, if you have a lot of MCP points, then I guess go for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
just my
at the
opinion.
end of the day, guys, go for what you like. You know what I mean? Not dogging or nothing like that. Um, you know, I I think I like it better than Electra. I said it, bro. I said it.
Oh, but nobody can beat Electra.
Matt, dude, that's awesome. It is awesome. I think he's talking to either us up above. Guri Singh, Kryptoni. I think one will not need MCP. Get Gwen. Let's go. The biggest bro. I got one cowl. Nice
Nice.
mission. I minted 4 of them, but we'll get more later. Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Guri. Key Collector 98. They did. I got number 45. Hey, what's up, Canobes?
42.
Good to
A.
see you. Look at that. Look at his cowl right there.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Okay, awesome. Our live streams need more eating. You want her. You want her. She is the queen
I've
of
been
food right
eating.
here.
I've been eating some early Easter chocolates and a banana. You got to balance, right?
Yes.
Chocolate
D
and bananas.
D is the queen of eats when it comes to any kind of food. In fact, Oz has the line all the time, what you eating, D Evolve. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Appreciate you, my friend. It's all good fun. Key Collector 98. Nah, just joking. Hey, dang it. Took you guys too long to say you did key. You did key? Oh, how you been, Canobes? I hope you're doing well, man. Let us know down below what you're doing this weekend. Evolved. It's a bit late with Dragon Girl, but life. Haha. Yeah,
It's still
well,
good. Good episode.
yeah, great episode. I wanted a cowl, but to be honest, I couldn't. Yeah, $50 is
There'll be
better than
more.
$200, my friend. Jimbo Lee Lingo in the house. What's up,
What's
master?
up,
Let's
Jimbo?
go. Aloha. Good to see you, my
Hey,
friend.
Jimbo, are you coming to Decon in Vegas in November?
Yes. Yes. Let us know down below. We're thinking about bringing a few things with us. You've been an inspiration, Jimbo, because I remember when I met you guys. Guys, I did
Mm-hmm.
meet Jimbo Lee Lingo 2 years ago at Decon 2022. Was it
To yeah.
2022?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Decon
Yeah.
2022. It was a good time meeting him with a whole bunch of the other fam, and we're coming to Vegas, baby. I hope to see you there, my friend. Evolve, are you coming to Vegas? Let's go. Hola, what's up,
Hola,
me bean?
Ricardo.
Good to see you, Richard. Let's go. See, Evolve, Matt, Mission, Richard, Guri, whole chat. Let's go. Frijole. Hey, everyone. Good to see you, Richard. How you been, my friend? We're out here for Easter. Nice.
Cool. Up in the mountains. That's awesome.
Up in the mountains. Hit that like button, fam, if you want.
If
If
you
you
want
guys
to.
love the content, we're all over the place tonight, but it's so stoked to see you guys. Batman who smiles, sick. A bunch of my old stuff got thieved. Oh man, I hate it when that
Boo.
happens. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's happened to me before. Or you got a mom who throws things out when it says on the box, "Don't
Mm-hmm.
throw things out." Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens. Less stuff to move. Bots have feelings too. Yes, they do. But the only thing is, were they fast enough? No. You see, I
Not
already
this
figured out
time.
how to like beat the bots, my friend. Um,
Hmm.
or maybe I don't. Let's see. Mission. Where's the offline reader? You download on the app, man. Um, here, message me later. We'll talk. We'll talk. I read them on the VeVe app. There's a separate app that you can download from the iOS or the Android store. It's a green label, kind of like the green VeVe logo. Osman Collect 63. What's going on, Oz? Good to see you. Good morning, all you amazing people. Oz did the Hellfire Gala read. Uh, Dude, what did you think of that comic book, Oz? I bet you didn't think that was going to happen. It gets spicy. It gets crazy spicy the more you read at the very end, man. You're going to be like, my gosh, what is happening here? Let's go. Laughing out loud, Alex D. Ozman, Mark D, absolutely D. I see no point in taking the mask off. Yeah. Talking about Gwen Stacy, right?
Yeah.
Mission, it's the VeVe comic app. There you go. Everyone's helping each other out. What up, Evolved? Love the latest Between Two Worlds. He's talking about that with Captain Obvious. I'm not going for it. You're only really gambling for mint numbers. What's he talking about?
Gwen, Ghost
Oh,
Rider.
okay. Got you. Yeah, I might pick one up. We'll see. Like I said, I am like saving my gems because there's something that I am going for in the app, and I'm not telling. Evolve. Thank you, Oz. You're coming on next.
Ooh,
Ooh,
cool.
what? We're gonna get Osmond Collect 63. Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna get Oz. So what are we gonna call that one? What are you calling that one, Evolved? He's got a theme for every episode, right? Let's see. Eating. You need me up there if you want eating. Yeah, you want to come up, Oz? Here, I'll throw this up. It's up to you, man. There we go. And I will let D kind of get to the community feed. Guys, thanks for coming out today, you guys. Like I said, it's my first day back in the captain's chair. It's good to see everyone here. We have the whole fam here. We even have the Cryptoys fam here. Love you guys all. Thank you for tuning in every single time.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
It feels good to be back. Biggest bro, Canobes. I didn't even see y'all. Sup? Jimbo Lee Lingo, I am going to try to be there to see you guys. Let's go, Jimbo Lee Lingo. Awesome, man. There's stuff I'm bringing for you guys. I got stuff that I want to bring. You're not going to find out till November. What is up, Richard? Richard, are you coming to DCon 2024? Let us know down below. I know this guy is. Nas, yo, retweeted on X and smashed the like button. Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. Nas, how you doing, brother?
Happy Friday, man.
Good to see you, man. I can't wait to see you again, dude. We're gonna have a good time this year. We're gonna have a great time. Mission, Nas,
and it's gonna be around his birthday, yeah, or just before his birthday, I believe.
Oh yes.
Nas,
isn't him and Dino at the same time?
Yeah, I think in fact, either the same day or I know it's like within a few days of each other, I believe.
Okay.
If it's not the same day, yeah.
Let's go. Evolve. Have a great night, guys. Stay blessed and much love. You too, man. Have a good time with your Ohana and happy Easter, brother. Let's see here. Thank you, Evolve. Have a great night. I would love to come up, but in the middle of shaving. Woo.
Drop everything.
Don't cut yourself. But you're coming to Vegas. He's gonna come to Vegas.
He goes to Vegas.
Aloha, D and
Humble.
Lake Corner here. What's up, Humble? Good to see you, my friend.
Humble. I've been watching. I know it's like older videos, but I've been watching your food videos on YouTube, and I've been salivating on each video.
I gotta check that out. I have not seen your food videos yet, but she's definitely a salivator when it comes to the eating of the stuff. Nas Clint, yes, I'll be there in Vegas, and yes, my birthday will be after DCon. Let's go.
Oh,
we're gonna have a good time. We're singing a song together, Nas. You and I are gonna do a ninja karaoke together. Let's go.
Ooh.
Shave on YouTube, Oz. Let's go. Okay, so D, looks like you have your screen here. So let's show that real quick. There you go. What's happening?
So this is what you were looking for earlier. Because we were talking about Davo and what he did for us. So this is the art that Davo did for us.
Hold up. We have someone in the studio right now, D. Dr. Punchman himself. What is up, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Hey. Yeah, thanks for the invite. Happy to be. You can tell that it is the weekend. I am in my mother-in-law's pajamas because we're doing the family thing at their house, but happy to be here. Cool. Just loving the show. Dude, I love the insight on the VeVe stuff. The comics look amazing. Those are sick. I love the discussion in Discord on that.
How you been, man? So how's your Friday going?
My wife banging on the door. Yeah. This is my first time. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here. Yeah, no, Friday's going great. Big meal. Now we're just eating coffee and watching television. And I say watching television, but like the typical American family, we're just all staring at our phones.
Yeah.
So
It's a form of TV.
Well, happy Aloha Friday, my friend. Thank you for being on the podcast. I don't think you and I have actually spoken before until right now, other than like maybe on through DMs and stuff like that. So it's really good to see you for the first time face to face.
Oh yeah, no, this is fantastic. I'm excited to be here. I'm really, really excited to be here. I kind of found you guys a little while ago, maybe a couple months ago, and I was like, these guys are doing something fun, new, and interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. I think I subscribed instantly when I saw your thing. I was like, oh yeah, I got to keep tabs on this. So, and actually, this is the first time I'm actually able to see you live. Usually, I just don't know, time difference or something else, but I have you guys. I'm subscribed, so. I was like, oh wait, they're on. So yeah, I'm very excited for tonight. If you can't tell because I can't stop talking, but yes.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
That's awesome.
I'm what they call Portuguese, so I can't stop talking. And I told Will, if you ever see me in person, you're going to run away from me because you won't have me to shut up. So it's good to see you. It's my understanding you said that you are a little bit familiar with the 808. Can you kind of like let us know a little bit about Hawaii that you can kind of divulge?
Oh man, I know nothing about Hawaii. I know that my when we go to Hawaii, we try to go there as often as we can. My wife's going to be there, I think in a month or so, maybe. But she goes there and I just get dragged around Hawaii. That's how it is. She's like, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this, and yeah, my first big memory of Hawaii, I think, is we went to a grocery store and had poke, and I'm like, why has this not been the staple of my diet for like ever? It's that feeling of when you have something for the first time and it just makes you angry because you've never had it before in your life. That's what that was. I was furious the rest of the vacation because I'm like, I'm eating it. I'm like, why is this the first time? But yeah,
it's so good.
Oh man, it's wrong how good it is. That's how it is.
Yeah. So interesting.
What's your favorite kind of poke?
Oh, I don't care.
You tried everything.
I don't care. I mean, I say that, but coming back to LA, and we had this huge poke phase here, and there was just too many things, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, when it's more basic, I think it's better when you just have the I'm trying to not say it in Japanese. When you have the tuna, there we go,
Mm-hmm.
tuna,
Okay.
and then the sesame seeds, and you have oh my God, my brain is messing
Rice?
up. Avocado, tomato, rice. I gotta have rice, man. I'm a huge rice guy. Gohan is my number one. That's what I'm gonna reach out to. I'm always gonna grab rice. My wife is huge on noodles, but rice is my go-to. So that's how that is.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta rice every meal as far as I'm concerned.
So what was interesting, like when I went to California, I tried a poke bowl over there, and I was just like, "There's a lot of green beans in this, and like a lot of sesame seed,
weird.
and it's different, And then you come here, and you're like, okay, the fish is cheaper, it's a lot more fresher, and then it's on a bed of rice, and you put whatever you want on it, kimchi, you got oyster sauce, and all that stuff. Like that is the poke right there, but there's a lot of other different types of diets here as well, and other staples and stuff like that. And you were saying that you want to try to do an eating on the stream. This girl would love to come and hang out.
You were talking about doing between two waltz.
Oh,
and
okay.
You were doing a Brad Pitt thing. And I'm like, that's a great idea. There should be more eating on every live stream. I think every live stream, just people constantly shoving food in their faces.
I'm down for that.
That's a genius idea.
Well, you know how it is with like Zach Galifianakis with the Between Two Ferns. So like my friend, he wanted me to like try to be roasted. I said, well, I've always wanted to pretend to be Brad Pitt because every single movie he's eating something. He's eating like grapes and apple, and it kind of like fit with like the skit. So like I'd like take a big bite of an apple or something like that. Dee would cut up all the fruit. So she had like everything here. She had fruit, she had bananas, and I wouldn't tell him what I'd pull out. I'd pull out like an apple, eat it. I'd pull out like a pizza, I'd eat it, some chips and eat it. And, it was just funny. So, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, Also, I feel bad because, Hawaii doesn't really have a lot of fruit variety. So I feel very sorry. The trouble, it's all there. It's all there. And it's everywhere. It's amazing. Yeah.
Tell them about the fruit, D. Tell them about like how. So she's the person that wants to pull on the side of the road and actually pick it out of people's yards and stuff like that. I'll let her explain a little bit.
Because it's just there and it's just going to waste. A lot of them are people's houses along the beach. It's and they probably don't live here like half the year, but it's just there for decoration. I'm like, man, that's just like going to waste. Like I could help them and just take it off their hand, but I was like, no, there's like cameras there. They're gonna like see you and report you.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
like,
all
cause
like,
I'm
pull to
like,
the side of the road and we'll pull out the ladder and we'll start picking. You could do that before, but now they won't let you do it.
Now you
And
can't.
I'm like, I'll pay you for the fruit. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather take it from the tree. Nah, they won't take it. It's all for looks. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we did we were driving up through Kansas, and we stopped off the side of the road, and there was somebody selling corn, and they're like, "Oh, how much corn do you want?" And we're like, "Oh, yeah, we'll take like 2," and they're like, "2 bushels?" And we're like, "No, 2 like ears," and like, "Just take it and go." They were so ashamed that somebody just wanted like 2, like there's only 2 of us. We just wanted to get the corn.
yeah.
But yeah, being able to just like grab fruit and go. I'm a huge fan of Victory Gardens. If you didn't live in LA, I'd probably my front yard probably all be vegetables. The backyard, I'm trying to get it into fruits and vegetables as quick as I can. I love.
Cool.
I think this is one of the subjects. If you would ever come to the Discord and watch the post show, you would find out my love for gardening. And trying, and I kill plants all the time, but I love to give them hope first and then kill them. That's
Hey, at least you're trying, right?
yeah.
Well,
That's
Dee is
cool.
actually the green thumb in the family, and she works at a farmer's market, so she can actually relate with you in terms of like plants and stuff like that. In fact, Dee used to work on a farm and everything as well. You want to give a little insight on your farming, Dee?
I worked at a farm as like a part-time job from like 2008 till like 2017. After my like a few days in the week besides my full-time job, and that was like very therapeutic for me. Like just to like get down and dirty with like everything, plant, weeding, all that stuff, like because you know more and you appreciate more of like when you go to the store or the farmers market, like like the work that it goes to get what you see on these tables that you just go there and you pay money for it, and it's like you think it's easy, like, oh yeah, they just go out there and it's ready for you to just pick up and take to the market, and it's not. So it's not, it doesn't just appear like on TV.
Yeah.
You actually got to work for it, and that's really rewarding. So like I find it ridiculous because there's someone that like sells coconuts on the side of the road for like, I think like one coconut is $10. I'm like, that is outrageous. I've never paid for a coconut in my life. Like if I want a coconut, I am gonna climb up a tree and grab that damn coconut.
Right.
It's like I cannot fathom like paying like even $1 for a coconut. It's just ridiculous.
She's not kidding. So when I first met her, we were at the beach and she's like, I want a coconut. I'm like, okay, well, there's the store right there, right? She said, no, I'll be right back. And I saw her just zip up that tree, like the tree up above me, right up that tree and just start spilling it and throwing them down to me. I'm like, okay, I gotta marry this girl. This is crazy. You know what I mean?
That's a skill. Like, that's a skill.
It's insane skill. In fact, she knows how to make rafts. I'm not even going to get to the story about the bat. Maybe you can tell them about the bat, D. But,
no.
But yeah, we're island folk, and yeah, man, that's kind of like how we live here. It's fun.
I grew up in a village in Arkansas. It was literally a village, and it had all these old moonshining houses out in the middle of the woods and nowhere. Right, you've got to walk. You got to walk through the woods to get it. But yeah, there'd be these old houses, and we would just steal the bats out of those old houses, those like old things, and we would take them to the porta potties on the golf course, and we'd let them go in the porta potties, the golf course, and we just sit and watch the golfers go in to use the porta potties.
Oh my gosh,
that was my youth. Yeah.
Oh, tell them about the bat, D, or how about you explain to Matt a little bit on where you're from?
Well, I'm from an island in the Pacific, close to Guam. A lot of people know where Guam is. So I'm like, I think where Guam is, we're south of Guam. The island I'm from is Yap, Y-A-P. That's what it's called. Tiny island. But yeah, we grew up like on fishing and farming and all that stuff, like just island life. And one of the things that is really popular on my island is these huge land crabs and bats, fruit bats. They're really good. If you never had any bats, I'm sure you didn't eat the ones that came out of the porta potty.
No, they're like ours are
Oh,
like
small.
this big. Yeah, there's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is like really big, but they are so good. If you ever get a chance to try bats,
I've had them.
I highly recommend it.
Well, I'm mad because everything kind of like relates back, right? Like everyone always says like it tastes like chicken. Essentially, when it's like a non-red meat or not pork, everyone says it all basically tastes like chicken. What is the flavor of bat if you had to like kind of compare it to another meat?
Okay. So it doesn't taste like chicken. If you had well, the way that we prepare it, it's similar to I don't know if you've had taro leaf before cooked.
Not
like a
taro
lau lau.
leaf.
Like a lau lau. I think the closest thing to lau lau would be like grape leaves.
Okay.
You know, when people stuff grape leaves and they it gets like really soft. That's kind of like the texture. But the taste of it is, I don't know, it's not. If you come to Hawaii and you have lau lau, that's what it would be similar to. It's really good.
I
Cool.
think it's similar to like a snake. That's the kind of the way I remember tasting it, because I've had bat before. I've had barbecue bat. I've had it with like Spanish rice, and it has that like, it's not really gamey, but it's got like that snaky taste to it. I liked it actually, but I lived on Guam. So what's the strangest thing is we actually lived probably throughout that ocean, right? Like I lived on Guam, she lived on Yap, and we had no idea until we moved to Hawaii and we met each other for the first time. So
Yeah.
it's interesting how life works. But yeah, no, when I first met her, it was very interesting because she told me her life on where she's from. I mean, like they used to like make bridges to cross channels that the Germans created throughout their islands so they go to school. You know, they ran around in caste systems and all this other stuff. Versus us in Hawaii, where we kind of like, you know, it's all like family over here, right? A little more like Ohana packs versus you guys actually have like some type of caste system. You want to explain a little bit about your caste system, Dee?
Well, it's kind of similar to the old, like a lot of older civilizations or cultures, because even Hawaii had caste system before.
Right, with
before it got changed or modernized.
A little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different. But we had well, when I was growing up there, a total of 7 different levels of the caste system. And I was like on the bottom. The village I grew up in, we were considered low class, which which was fine because that's what you grew up on, right? Yeah, that's all you knew. I mean,
aren't you a queen though, Dee?
Oh, well, no, not a queen. It's like the title of like a princess, but that doesn't matter anymore because I'm not there. I haven't been there in like 30 plus years. But yeah, we had like 7 caste systems. Right now, I think because it's a little bit more modernized, so I think they just have either low or high. There's like no middle ground. And people, I believe, they still live in like different villages with that mindset, like passed on from, you know, generation to generation. So I think they probably still like certain villages, higher class villages still don't associate with lower class villages till today, but it's not as I guess as bad as it used to be, I guess. But yeah, I'm from the low class.
Yeah, no, I can relate. I went to high school in Bentonville, Arkansas, which is where Walmart is. So it was the parking lot was full of Porsches or not Porsches is kind of how that worked. So yeah, definitely had the ultra rich and then everybody else. Was kind of and that was a while ago. I'm not gonna say that, and now I'm sad. But yeah, that was a while ago. Thank God, honestly.
Well, you know, So I wanted to ask you, Matt, and thank you for coming on and hanging out with us. How did you get with Cryptoys? We kind of learned about you guys back in, like, I believe July. We had Will come on and talk story with us. Love the way that he does things. And how did you get into the picture? Because I don't think I met you until just recently.
Yeah, so years ago, and this is probably like maybe 20 years ago, Harry, Freddie, and I worked at an animation studio together. Very similar kind of structure now. Harry was in charge of 3D, I was in charge of 2D, and Freddie was in the 2D thing. Freddie, if you don't know, Freddie, who's the CCO of our company, is just an amazing artist all the way around, and his
Oh,
story
yes.
is incredible. So we worked together there, and then we all kind of hang out, and that was young crazy Freddie, motorcycle everywhere. And you know 20 years whatever later, I get a phone call from Harry, and Harry's like, hey man, and Harry and I worked together for that entire 20 years, one company or another company. And Harry calls me up and says, hey man, I think Freddie's going to give you a call, and if you're interested in a job. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He's like, do you want to know what the job is? I'm like, I don't care. I get to work with you and Freddie. I'll do it. He's like, but are you curious? I'm like, no, I'm in. And
Just
he's
sign
like,
me up.
okay, so he'll probably give you a call later on tonight. I'm like, sounds great, guys. I can't wait. So he hangs up, and then immediately, like, Freddie calls me like maybe 10 seconds later and says, hey Matt, and I'm like, I talked to Harry, I'm in. He goes, do you want to know what it is? I'm like, I don't care, I'm in. He goes, do you want to know how much it pays? I'm like, I'm in, dude. What part of I'm in don't you understand? I'm like, let's do this thing. And he's like, all right,
Yes.
I guess you start Monday. And I'm like, that's it.
Oh,
So
that's
how I came
awesome.
in.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did you start?
Man, I started, I think maybe 3 years ago now, almost 3 years ago.
Okay.
The company's like 5 years old. I think employee number one was, of course, Steph Pseudo. After that, I think Harry came in pretty closely after that, and then I came in after Wes. I think Wes was hired. Wes is he's our character designer, and I came in after Wes, and then as art director, and then Freddie pushed me up to creative director. Um, and then we brought in Likun, who I met. There used to be this app called Meetup, where I would just hit up anybody I could find who was an artist, and I just like, let's meet up and talk. And I just wanted to find out more about you, more about what you do. And I met a bunch of directors and producers and artists and stuff. And I brought Lee Kun in because huge fan of her work. And I was like, oh man, if we're gonna do like environments and stuff, we got to bring in Lee Kun. And then Jonathan kind of came into us at from two separate references at the same time. And it was kind of crazy. And so we're like, if everybody's saying that we need to bring in Jonathan, then we should bring in Jonathan. So yeah, that was my team, and I was like, yeah, let's do that. And we had Cassie Soliday to do our narrative for a long time. She wrote this incredible like story arc and Bible and stuff that I've been pulling from to create our current stuff. And I met her at a animation expo that I was volunteering at, and I've been to some of her classes on writing and stuff, and she's just a kind and brilliant mind. And yeah,
Wow.
so I got to it's really great because I came in to work with my friends, but then I was also able to work with these people I really admire. And I've said it 1,000 times. Anywhere else, any one of these people would be doing like the work of 5 people at another company. We've got a really insane team coming in, and like the stuff that VeVe is doing is incredible. Those comic books are incredible. The fact that it's an app, you can read those comic books, I think that's fantastic. They've got a lot more money and a lot more people than we do probably. And I've seen other streams where they've talked about like the number of people they have and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's also a lot of that stuff is like the partnerships and how they handle. They're not doing these bespoke toys, and their focus really isn't toys anyway, but they're a very different model. But I'm like,
Right.
sometimes I'm like, that's cool. VeVe's got some really cool stuff, man. I've got to say, yeah. But we got to design our own Yoda, so touche. Maybe,
Love it.
I don't know.
Well, the thing I do like about what's going on here with you guys is, and don't sell yourself short, because you guys are making your own comic books, but I think it just takes time. I mean, you guys are slowly building in the background from what I'm seeing and stuff like that. And I think the progression is showing for you folks. I'm a big fan. big fan of what you guys are trying to do here. And yeah, man, just loving the vibe from the company, loving the team. We've had Freddie on the podcast before as well. Super cool guy. It's my understanding he's kind of like he's kind of like into the action packed. He likes jumping out of airplanes. I saw like some YouTube videos on his and stuff like that. I saw him jumping into a NASCAR.
Yeah.
He was a stunt man. He did Cirque du Soleil. He's
That's so cool.
he is a internationally ranked skater. Yeah, he is. His history is insane. He decided one day he's like, I'm gonna pick up some photography. I think I'll do photography. That sounds fun. We're like, and Harry and I are like, okay. And Harry's like a classically trained photographer. He's like went to college for it and that kind of stuff. And we're like, yeah, that sounds great. You should do that. And then like he started a website just to teach himself photography, and he started winning awards or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Fine. I'm not jealous at all. Anything he touches turns to gold. I'm not jealous at all. Like he just kind of does that stuff. But you're talking about the comic books. Elliot Fernandez, who does our comic books, he catches live stream on Instagram. It's usually super late at night. So by the time you guys wake up, which is like 1 a.m. in Florida, but his live streams on Instagram, he just goes through and starts drawing that stuff. He draws a lot of like Marvel and DC characters. He's incredible, man. He's an incredible artist. Could not be happier to work for him. He's such a great guy. And if there's a comic book convention, especially if it's in Florida, he's there. So anybody who's in Florida, go check him out at any comic book convention that happens, because he's either at a booth or he's there with friends, but he's huge in that world. And we're super fortunate to snag him. I met him on Instagram, and I said, hey man, do you want a job? So yeah. It's been great.
Wow. That is super cool. And so do you guys think that you guys are going to be making more stories? I'm loving what you're doing with the vaulting story right now. Is that going to be turned into a comic book? Are we going to be able to have physicals? I'm asking you all kinds of questions. I'm sorry, Matt.
Sure. The comic book stuff, I've got a game plan for that. There's definitely more coming. I'm writing a bunch of stuff. There's some other IP that I'm trying to get comics going with as well. I think it's just a fascinating concept, and the way that I'm doing it isn't necessarily comic book pages. Scroll down so my wife can do her thing. So we're trying to get some. It's going to be a little bit of a different take than your typical comic books. I wanted to take it in a different direction. Go over there. What's up? What's up? What's going on? Nothing.
Hi, happy Aloha Friday.
Happy Aloha Friday.
They say happy Aloha Friday. Aloha Friday. We're taking and as far as the story, definitely expanding the story, definitely going to push some new ideas there, and talking with Fonz on spitballing, where could this go, what more could we do with this, how could we really make this work. There's going to be more, fingers crossed, a lot more. And then I will say that there's a lot of I'm a huge fan of artists. My job is just to encourage other artists, and I would love to reach out and do more. Elliot's great. I would love to work with more comic book artists, more creators, to get like more looks and feels. I liken it to like the way the comic books used to be. Like if you think of like the old Ninja Turtles, how they bring in like these guest artists to do like a series, and I always thought that was fascinating.
Yes.
So I'm kind of all about that. I used to collect a lot of and I don't remember the name. It's DC used to have this weird space comic book series, and it seemed like every week was a completely different artist. Guardians of something or Galaxy something. They were trapped around a black hole, and they were just waiting to die, and their enemy was there, and they were trying to like befriend it was this entire crazy story. Like I said, I like really obscure comics, so
so we get along then. I'm the same way, you know what I mean? Like Night Thrasher, Darkhawk, nobody would hear about them.
Filth is probably my favorite comic of all time. But yeah, some weird stuff. But I'd love to get some more stories in. As far as digitals go, which are physical to digital, it's kind of hard. It has been discussed. I know that I can say that it's been discussed. Where it lands, where it goes, what the plans are. I think Will would have a lot more in-depth thing on that. Listen,
And we don't want you to tell us anything you're not
well,
supposed to. So.
I don't. I'll tell. I told you everything I have because honestly, my job is to tell artists good job and tell everybody else no. That's kind of how my job goes. But
I got
yeah,
a
no,
question for you. For like, because you're saying that you're all into the artists. You ever think about collabing with community artists? Like, because Kid Arcade is a community artist, just like everything else. Is that something Cryptoys is maybe thinking about doing in the
Well,
future?
if you remember the classics were brought in by 8-Bit, and 8-Bit was just an artist. If you look at behind Fonz or behind Will, he's just an artist that they both really admire. So we brought him in early on to do the classics. So yeah, bringing in other artists isn't really it's something we've done. It's in our blood. Right now for us, it's like how do we do that? We're trying to do more outreach for like fan art, especially promoting fan art. I'm doing more stuff with marketing, so we're really trying to get like more fun stuff coming in for what's been going on in the community. And we've had a lot of artists like post stuff in the Discord, and I'm like, let's promote that. Let's promote all these stuff these people do. A huge fan of fan art. That's why we're dropping like the comic book pages now, or the stills, to be like, hey, color this up, show us what you got.
Yes,
we're always happy to see that stuff. And there's also some artists who are doing. I'm trying to remember the name of who it is. Are doing a lot of AI stuff, which I come from innovation, so I'm huge in AI. So I love that. I love all that kind of stuff. My big comment on AI art has been from the beginning that when acrylics came out, people said that we weren't going to use oil color anymore. When the camera came out, they said we're never going to paint anymore. Why would you paint? You've got a camera now. It does a much better job than any painter would ever do.
yeah.
AI is just another medium or another means to an end. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm very bullish on anything technology. Let's see where it goes.
Nice, man. Really cool. And that's really nice that you guys are like open to that all that kind of stuff. Any questions for Matt?
Open to it. I know I'm open to it, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean, right? You're open to it, which means that you can maybe convince them to be open with it. It's all full circle in my opinion. But any questions you want to ask Matt? Matt, any questions you want to ask us? You got us today, man. Anything you want to know about us?
I mean, come on. Where do you eat? That's the most important question. Where do you eat?
Where do I eat?
You first.
Well, I eat at home. I cook. Well, I have cook and have get stuff from outside. Certain days when I'm at the market, I grab stuff from the market, from the food trucks there. Or if I'm like too lazy to cook, I go and order something and bring it home. But yeah, I mean, in the town that we live in, there's a food court. There's not like too many places to eat, like a variety. So you just have like, I don't know, how many restaurants do we have here? Like one.
So
like
we live in a small town where you can still have horses on the road, where Poniolos still kind of roam. But for us, mainly, like the biggest thing that I like to eat is sushi. I'm a big sushi fiend. Anything with fish. Surprisingly, I love salmon, even though I live in Hawaii. But like anything fish wise. So like here we have to travel. So if we want to eat someplace good, we'll have to drive 45 minutes away from our town. We live in a small town where it snows. Believe it or not, in Hawaii, it actually snows here. So you can actually go snowboard and then head down and go surf at the beach, kind of a thing.
Don't recommend it though.
Don't recommend it. You might get the bends. But yeah, we like eating that kind of food. There's different variety of Asian cuisine here. Not really a lot of good Mexican food, unfortunately.
No.
It's sad. Although I did take her to a Mexican joint in where did we go, Dee? We went to San Diego.
We went to Miguel's Cocina.
Okay. Yeah, and she got the least.
Where was that? Shelter Island or something? Or close to Shelter Island?
I think it was close to Shelter Island, but
yeah,
it was the first time she actually had like authentic Mexican food. But mainly just local inspired food, luau food, a lot of pork over here. I'm not a pork eater, but everyone else here kind of eats pork. And if you want, then you go into the ocean and you go and get your own dinner, kind of a thing, or you can go hunt and do that. Yeah, that's pretty much our lifestyle and our diet.
What do you hunt?
Oh, you can get like mouflon, deer and stuff like that. You can hunt
a lot of
goat, pig.
Yeah, a lot of pig here. And then like on the other island is deer. A lot of goat here as well. But the the town we live in is it's like one of the biggest ranching and farming communities.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of ranchers here, so we can get a lot of fresh local meats,
Grass
and we have
fed.
like grass fed stuff. Like we have them in the stores, and I think it's still open now. Like one butcher shop here in town.
Yeah.
Um, and then we have someone that brings their stuff in from their ranch to the farmers market too, and sell from their wagon. Yes, I mean we're pretty blessed to be living in a town where we can get a lot of stuff like from the land. And if we wanted to have other things, then we would have to drive a little away to
No,
get it. But it's
I do love the idea of being able to go out and hunt for goat, because let's face it, they're jerks. They
You ever
deserve
had
what
a
they get.
goat?
Oh my god!
Oh
You
yeah,
ever
no,
eaten a goat, man?
oh yeah,
Oh,
we've
man.
eaten goat. Yeah, no,
It's
I love. It's one of my favorite. I really like goat. One thing, great thing about LA is, you can get kind of anything here. I have eaten my body weight in goat for sure. Big fan.
Yeah, we
yeah. Well,
have a lot of before, like on the main road to go to one of the bigger towns on the island, there were a lot of signs that say donkey crossing, because before there used to be like so many donkeys
Mm.
just crossing, and you had to like put the sign because they would just cross the road and get hit or whatever.
2 in the
But
morning, you might
now,
hit a donkey.
but now there's no donkeys. Instead, you have a bunch of goats. And for the most part, they are smart. Like you see them on their shoulder, they stop and they look both ways before they cross. But they are so invasive right now. It's ridiculous. They're just everywhere now. So they
Yeah.
have
That's
to
crazy.
change the sign to goat crossing.
It's kind of interesting here, but what she did say about, like, you can go to the butcher shop, get your meat. The one thing
Mhm.
that we love to do here, Matt, is we love to drive down to the beach, reverse our tailgate right to the water, just get our barbecue pit out there, and just kind of like barbecue right on the beach. Just throw a slab of steak on there, or goat. Go out and fish, bring it back to your tailgate, and just cook it right there at the fire. Watch the sunset, and kind of live that type of life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my youth. We'd go up to a Table Rock Lake in Missouri because we lived right on the border. So we'd just go up to Missouri and just do that on the lake. That was most of the summer. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that sounds nice. Well, if you're ever here in Hawaii or next time you come down with your wife, let us know.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can make
do.
a beach day out of it. That
Yeah,
would be cool.
we're all island folk over here, and we just kind of love to like chill and do that other kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, it was good to have you on, man. We're probably gonna jump off really soon. Anything else you
Yep.
want to talk about before we go? I'm so glad you came. Like I said, we're kind
Yeah.
of like spitballing tonight. This is my first time back on live. I'm a little bit discombobulated, so I appreciate the patience of everybody here. But it was good to have you on, man, and we'd love to have you on again, or we'd love to come and hang out with you guys one time. The post show. I know you guys start at 6 o'clock, and we try to make it whenever we can. I think Poof is doing a wonderful job being the new community manager. I love his style, and I think you guys are doing some really cool things. Anything that we can look forward to with you guys in the future?
I mean, working with Poof has always been great. Being able to work with him closer now and do stuff like the post show has been truly amazing. Yeah, Poof is fantastic, honestly. Yeah, we got more stuff. Definitely, like you said at the beginning of the show, Yoda's out there. You should definitely go out and buy a Yoda. Man, those comic books look great. I don't know how you pick which ones you want to get. Maybe that's tough, and I'm not going to do that because I don't know how I would stop. I'd be like Mission and just break out my credit card. So that's hard to explain when you're married. But yeah, no, thanks for having me on. Go buy Yodas. And thanks for doing a live unboxing too, because That's brave, man. That was brave. Unboxing your Yoda.
Ooh, I want to play with it, man. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with you guys next. And we're waiting for it.
Yeah, and
Oh, you should take him down
congratulations.
to the beach, no?
What's that?
Because
My
you did
Yoda?
that with the UFOs. Yeah. Bring Yoda
Yeah.
down to the beach.
Well, I heard there's a rumor that Will's working on that. I'm just gonna let the boss do his thing or whatever you guys are doing. I would love to show Yoda off in this beautiful place. Whenever you guys are ready, I'll raise my hand for the beta testing. Sign me up.
Will do. All right. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Matt.
Easter, Matt.
Have
Thank you
a
so
good
much. Happy
Easter.
Love Friday.
Oh yeah, Easter. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
You got plans?
Sleeping in. The best plans
Nice.
that you can make.
Well, have a good time with your Hana, my friend.
All right. Thank you. Bye,
Thanks.
everybody.
Aloha.
Bye.
Well, that was cool.
That was cool. That was like, oh, I didn't even know who it was when you're like, oh, someone's here. I'm like, who is? I thought it was gonna be like, well, no, Alex is shaving, but I thought it was gonna be like someone else. Like, oh, cool.
No, that was super cool. And like I said, you guys, I've been discombobulated. I had nothing planned, so it was so cool to have Dr. Punchman on the podcast. This is super cool, you guys. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like that was just a lot of fun. We got to know them a little bit better. They got to know us a little bit better, and I hope the audience enjoyed this as well. Anything else you want to talk about before we head out, D?
Yeah, so if you want to share my screen.
Here we go.
Because while we were talking with him, Ricardo said that he has some cool art on his Instagram. So if you guys want, this is Dr. Punchman's Instagram page. If you guys want to go and check out his stuff, he's got some cool things here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Art. Yeah. Yeah, go check him out. Follow him. And then also he was mentioning Elliot, who's also here on Instagram. How can I
see some mean beans there.
Yeah, Ricardo is. So this is Elliot's, right? Yeah, Elliot's page. He also does a lot of great art. So yeah, if you guys want, go and follow these two guys on Instagram. Check out their art.
And also, shoot. Oh gosh, I remember. Yeah. Oh, was it Matt? No, they had those the coloring book, right? Didn't they do like a UFO coloring book? Do we have that we can give to the audience?
The coloring pages?
Yeah.
I have to pull it up. It's in our email.
Okay, guys. If you guys are interested in that, let us know down below, because I remember seeing it in Discord, and it's my understanding Matt's one of the guys that actually drops that for the community. It'd be cool just to see like people coloring that stuff. Wasn't it Molten or somebody that was doing that with his kids?
I think so. Yeah, because when Cryptoys had the 12 days of Cryptoys, they did like is that the one you're talking about?
I believe so.
Yeah,
no, it was the one with the UFO, right? Like they were on this UFO. You got like Alfie, Juno, and Comet, and it's like a little coloring thing. I don't know. We'll find that for you guys, but I remember seeing that.
Yeah, it's probably in our email or in the Cryptoys Discord. If you guys want the invite for that, you can DM us and we can send you the link if you want to join the Cryptoys Discord. Yeah, and check that out. Can't pull it up right now. It's gonna probably ask me to log into something.
That's okay. Yeah, I think we did pretty good for tonight. You know what I mean? For something we spitballed together real quick. Let us know down below, guys. Did you enjoy the podcast? A little bit out of the ordinary tonight. I bet nobody thought I was going to show up tonight too, right? So it's good to hang out with everybody. It's good to be back, you guys. I have been missing.
How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm a little out of sorts. You know what I mean? Like. I haven't hosted in a while, let alone talked to anybody and interviewed. Usually I have notes and all that stuff. So tonight was just kind of like,
off the cuff.
Yeah, off the cuff.
Yeah.
Am I doing okay, everybody? Let me know down below. Yes. Matt, did I do okay with you, man?
Yeah, that was so cool. Like I said, I wasn't expecting him to show up. But yeah, he seems I think we'll enjoy talking to him when we meet in one day in real person, in real life. in person.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've had Matt on, we've had Poof on, we've had Will on, we've had Freddie on. Haven't had Fonz on yet. Would be nice to talk story with Fonz.
Yeah.
But
Or
all in good time.
anybody. Yeah.
Or anybody, yeah. We
Yeah.
love talking story with anybody and everybody who wants to come up and hang
Yes.
out with us at any
As
time.
you guys know, we like to just talk.
We're Portuguese like that, right? And what is a Portuguese? It's someone that talks their brains off. But it was really cool to have him up and come and hang out with us and just kind of like get to know him a little bit better. And it's good to see these newer folk coming out into the limelight with Cryptoys. You have is it what is her name? She's new.
Or
Um
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca. Yeah, she
Rebecca? Yeah.
came. No, not Rebecca, is it?
No?
She was on
You're
the
talking
live
about,
stream with them.
yeah, Rebecca and Elizabeth were the two
Elizabeth, that's it.
ladies.
Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
She's new. So it's good to see more people come out into the limelight.
She's like
Yeah.
a boss lady because she tells them like what to not say or what they're allowed to say. I was like,
That's
yeah, you go,
good.
girl.
You need someone to keep people in line. That's you right there. You know what I mean? You're our boss lady for the podcast and everybody else. So yeah, it's good stuff though. But I love the fact that I get to see newer people come into the forefront and come up on camera with everybody. We got Osmond Collects. Always enjoy the pod, mate. Glad to have you back. Thanks, you guys. I'm trying my best to be back in the seat. It'll get better next week when I get back into the swing of things a little bit more. So got to run, guys. Have a good one. Happy Easter. Hope we can talk more on VeVe weekends in spaces. Probably not, dude. Sunday, like I said, we are probably going to go to a dome and we'll share it with you guys. If we do go to the dome, we'll take some pictures and stuff like that. It's very fitting that a dome is probably the same, it's like an egg, right?
Shape as an egg, yeah.
Same shape as an
We
egg,
just
right?
won't crack this one. We can't afford to bust it because then they won't have a home.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much just a tent, and then you poke the tent, and that's it. You got a puka, a hole. So,
but it's so cool that they've been lasting for. It's coming up to a year, I think, or almost half a year that they've had it. And
I don't know. We haven't
hasn't had
seen
any
him in a
holes.
while, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, from when we helped them build it till now, they haven't blown away with all
That's very true.
like the winds we've had and all that fun stuff out there.
Well, I believe the dome is rated for 155-mile-an-hour winds. I believe so. So there's that. But I've never been in there when it's windy. I'm assuming it's flapping. You know what I mean? When your walls like blah, 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 flapping at you.
Like how?
It's like blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Come on. But that's our plan. We're planning on going out into the mountains and hanging out with our friends in the dome. We'll take some pictures with you guys, or for you guys, and we'll see what happens with that. And then tomorrow we're hoping to go see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Guys, it would be cool to see some Ghostbuster Cryptoys or something. You know what I mean? If you guys would love to see more Ghostbusters, nobody's dropping Ghostbusters for some reason, even though the movie just came out last weekend.
Well, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, cool.
But
all right.
I hope everyone has a great weekend. Happy Easter if you're celebrating it. If not, hope you enjoy your weekend regardless with your family or your friends or yourself. Getting some sleep and just enjoying yourselves. And we'll see you guys somewhere on the internet one of these days coming up next week.
Real quick. And then also shout out to our guest that came on right here.
Oh, there you
Give
go.
Dr. Punchman a follow right here. If you guys want to get more of his content or just talk story with him, this is his X profile. Really nice conversation that we had with him. Looking forward to more conversations with everyone in the future. Shout out to you, man. Anything else you want to add to this, D?
No, everyone follow it. Everyone go check everyone's projects out and just support each other. That's pretty much it.
And shout out to
live
the
a good
100
life.
people watching us right now. We always appreciate everyone for
Oh.
tuning in every single time.
It's 100 people watching.
100 people are watching us right now. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm not 100%.
They came to see you.
I'm not 100%, but give me some time. I'll get back on the horse and be looking forward to more in the future. Aldradero in the house. What is up, fam? Good to see you. Time to rewatch the stream. It was a good one. It was a good one. We had Matt on the program tonight.
Shh, don't tell him.
Don't tell you. I'm not going to say nothing.
It's a surprise.
Forget what I said right here. Anyways, you guys have a good Easter. I hope you guys have a good time with your family. Eat a bunch of food, boil a bunch of eggs, and have a great time with each other. You know, 1 year around, it only comes once. Be kind to each other, and have a great time and relax. Relax. We got Doctor Strange in the house. Doctor, it's coming. By slow boat, but you'll get it sooner or later. Let's go. Close it out, T.
I already said it. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care and happy Aloha Friday.
Aloha, everyone. Until the next one.